الحمد لله رب العالمين صلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا ثم أما بعد. الإمام النووي رحمه الله تعالى يقول في كتاب عيادة المريض, the chapter on visiting the sick, قال وعن أبي موسى رضي الله عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم عودوا المريض وأطعموا الجائع وفكوا العاني رواه البخاري. In this hadith, Abu Musa al-Ash'ari radiallahu ta'ala reported Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, visit the sick, feed the hungry, and arrange for the release of the captive. SubhanAllah, visit the sick. We made the announcement yesterday that Brother Faisal, his son, is still in the hospital, so we request that you guys try your best, inshallah ta'ala, to visit the ill and the sick over there, support the family, inshallah ta'ala, Brother Faisal. Then we have feed the hungry. We just even announced it just right before this halaqah and it started. Tomorrow we have the bake sale. The young girls are making that for the Texas Food Bank. Again, this is feeding also the hungry. And it's very important that we do that, inshallah ta'ala, and support them. And that's one of the instructions of Rasulullah sallallahu wa sallam alayhi. وَقَالَ وَفُكُّ الْعَانِ, release the captives. Which means if you know anyone who's in prison, who is in detention for whatsoever reason, we try our best to bring justice to them and release them from captivity as much as we can. And even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allowed actually paying zakah for that cause as well, to release the captives as much as you can. And sometimes, subhanAllah, here in the community, we have a lot of projects as well in Texas to try to collect some fund in order to bring justice to those who are actually being imprisoned. So you make sure, inshallah ta'ala, to participate in that. The point of this hadith, as Imam An-Nawawi rahimahullah ta'ala, from the title of the chapter, Iyadatul Marid, that you visit the sick. Again, it has been emphasized, as you can see, in many ahadith. Now, what do you get exactly if you're going to visit the sick? Here's just one hadith to show you the reward that you can get just by visiting the sick. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم في حديث ثوبان رضي الله تعالى عنه إن المسلم إذا عاد أخاه المسلم لم يزل في خرفة الجنة حتى يرجع. قيل يا رسول الله وما خرفة الجنة؟ قال جناها، يعني طعامها وظلها ومتعتها. In this hadith, Thawban narrated Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he who visits his brother in faith will remain engaged. Basically, he said, visit him, of course, in a case of being sick or ill. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم, he will remain engaged in picking the fresh fruits from the garden of paradise till he returns. Rawah Muslim. The translation just actually skipped one thing. That the Prophet ﷺ, he said, the person who visits someone for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open them an opportunity to stay in khurfat al-jannah. So the Sahaba, they kind of were confused by the word khurfa. We're not familiar with that. قالوا يا رسول الله, what is that exactly? قال صلى الله عليه وسلم جناها, which means the fruits and the shade and the beautiful Jannah, as it was mentioned in the translation. Al-Hadith, Rawah Muslim. So this is one example of the reward you get for visiting the sick. In another hadith, Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول ما من مسلم يعود مسلما غدوة إلا صلى عليه 70,000 ملك حتى يمسي. يعني لو ذهبت تزور إنسان في الصباح 70,000 ملك يصلون عليك ويدعون لك حتى المساء. وإن عاده عشية, يعني في المساء, إلا صلى عليه 70,000 ملك حتى يصبح. لو جئت زرت في المساء لك هذا الأجر والثواب حتى الصباح. وكان له خريف في الجنة, يعني المقصود بالخريف هنا كما جاء في خرفة الجنة, يعني الثمر والظل والمتعة. In this hadith, Ali ibn Abi Talib, he said, radiallahu anhu, I heard Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, when a Muslim visits a sick Muslim at dawn, meaning during the day, 70,000 angels keep on praying for him or her until dusk, until the evening. And if he visits him in the evening, 70,000 angels keep on praying for him until the morning. And he will have his share of ripe fruits in paradise. So the Prophet ﷺ says, if you visit somebody early in the day, you have until sunset, until the evening, you have 70,000 angels will make dua for you, praying for you until the sunset. And if you visit somebody in the evening, you will have the 70,000 angels making dua for you throughout the entire night until the next day. When we say 70,000, that does not necessarily mean 70. That means abundance, many. So you could not even count them, you cannot even number them. And imagine the dua comes to you from these angels. What about somebody who works in the hospital? Will that also count for you? Let's say you're a doctor, you're a chaplain, you're a nurse, you're someone who works in the lab. Is it okay, to take opportunities every time you have a break, you just go and visit someone who's sick over there just to cheer them up? Is that okay? Would you get the same reward? Absolutely. If you're already there in the hospital and you think you can do that, why not? You know what? You're going to visit somebody in the hospital. Then after you're done, why don't you go and ask if there's anybody else needs to be visited? If you know some Muslims in the community. Maybe you don't know. But if you ask, they will tell us, do you guys know anybody here who might be, who needs help, for example, that would like to visit him? Talk to the chaplain. Tell you guys have any Muslim patients that need someone to visit? We could go and visit them. Take the opportunity and since you're there, and maximize your reward, inshaAllah, tabaraka wa ta'ala. Wallahu ta'ala. Any question? Yes?
Regarding the 60 make dua.
No.
That means dua is accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
The question is about the 70,000 angels who make dua for you and pray for you. If they made dua, would that mean that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would accept their dua right away? Well, their dua is considered as shafa'a, intercession. The dua is considered shafa'a and intercession. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there are two conditions for the shafa'a, the intercession to be accepted. Number one, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the permission for them to intercede, which Allah has given that according to this hadith. The second, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pleased with the person whom they're making shafa'a for. So that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala needs to be pleased with the person that they're making intercession for. And if Allah was not pleased with him or her, their shafa'ah might not, get accepted in that sense. So, yes, the angels will do their part, but we also need to make sure that we don't waste the shafa'ah and the intercession of the angels. So we need to be at that level to be accepted, inshaAllah ta'ala. Wallahu. Nah.
Visiting the sick person, does that apply on Muslim or non-Muslim?
Well, the hadith said, أخاه المسلم. So that's what it is. It's for the Muslim. However, the following hadith right after that, and Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he visited that young boy. You remember the hadith we mentioned many times? The young boy who's the son of the Jew. And the Prophet, he went to visit him. So it seems that Imam al-Nawawi rahimahullah ta'ala, right after this, he's saying that could also be applied if you visit a non-Muslim patient. Someone who's sick, a non-Muslim, you still, when you visit them, hopefully, inshallah ta'ala, you cheer them up, you bring hope for them, bidnillah azza wa jal, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you for that. So Rasulullah visited that young boy when he was ill, and he told him, say la ilaha illallah. So he gave a shahada, subhanallah, in the last perhaps few minutes of his life. Wallahu a'lam. Nah. Khair inshallah. See you tomorrow, bidnillah azza wa jal. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.